Greetings, friends and fellow cigar boss guitar enthusiasts. Del Puckett here with what very well could be my worst video, most boring video ever, or my most phenomenal or fantastic video ever. You decide here. The reason being is because I wanted to slow walk some of the sounds and chords in this just intonation system here. If you saw the last video, you saw us building this thing here with all the little tiny frets and moving the frets underneath the harmonics here. But in this video here, I wanted to slow walk these chords. So I am tuned G, D, G. It's an open G power chord. So it goes root, and then the fifth, and then the root, high octave root on the top, right? So there's many ways that you can think about this, but what we're going to do is we're just going to go through every note or every fret here and just talk about the pluses and minuses because, like I said, these frets are in new positions now. So you're going to hear untraditional, different kind of sounds. At first, you might not hear them, but once you focus your mind on these sounds, you're going to be like, I definitely hear that. So listen for these new sounds here. The first one is at the first fret, right? If this is G, this is a G sharp major 7. So you can definitely hear there's a locking in. Moving up to this one here, I'm going to do what they call, this is a 5 chord here, but notice how this fret here is a little bit this way. And the middle is a little bit that way. So the real fret should be like right in the middle between these guys here. So this is the new 5 chord. Hear how solid that is. The middle string. Now that note is down, it's a little flatter than. Now I can wiggle it. Again, it's a subtle little shift, which takes us up to our 3rd fret. Now this is where it's going to start. We're just going to start getting good, guys. So normal blues guys, they're used to having this fret right about here, right down, just a little bit lower here. Right, so they're always bending that note to get this note here where we move the fret to it. That is the pure minor 3rd. Now just listen to the pain here. Same thing on the low string. So this note has been moved up a little bit, which takes us to our major 3rd. Now our major 3rd, the fret usually is here, but we moved it down significantly, probably about a little over 1/8 of an inch. Now listen to this major 3rd. Jingle bells. Hear how stable that is? Same thing on the bass string. Major 3rd when the 3rd is tucked. Now you can also get to this note by tuning down if you want, or just move the fret up, which takes us to the 5th fret. Now this is the 4 of the key, and this is the same as equal tempered. So this is going to be normal. But that takes us up to this 6th fret, and you can see there is some discrepancies here. So the low string, the fret is moved down. The middle string, the fret is moved up. And then the high string, we're back to being down. So the normal fret, if you want to call it normal, it would be right in the middle between those 2 frets. So you're going to definitely hear this one going down. And you're going to hear the middle one going up. subtle. Again, these follow the mathematical divisions of the harmonics, not just the 12-tone equal tempered, which takes us up to the 7th fret. And the 7th fret, similar to the 5th fret, is common ground. Because those frets are right underneath the harmonics. But that takes us up to the 8th fret. Okay, now, so the 8th fret is another shove. This one's been shoved up. And so it really sounds good when it's like the high end of a minor chord. Yeah, so that's a good. And also if you use it in the bass strings, like the bass part of a major 7 chord. It's very stable major 7 chords. Which takes us up to the 9th fret. Now this is another shove. This one's been shoved down. So it now becomes the major third of the 4 chord. And you can hear it's just as stable as this major. Yeah, our ears aren't used to hearing those pure major thirds. Which takes us up to the 10th fret, which is the, I don't like this note here. This is the divided by 7 harmonic. And for some reason, my ear finds this note to be very jarring. I will use this in the chord here, like this is the 12th and 10th fret here. So listen to this note here. See, it's definitely got like a nasally length. Moving it down. Here it is again. Here. But now the major third is right. So they definitely sound different. Better or worse, they're like I said, they're rather jarring. That note, which takes us up to the 11th fret, which is the major chord again of the 5 chord. And then you're back to the octave. You can keep on going up. The minor third. Major third. See that note's different? Look what happens when I put the reflection right on that little sunburst. Yeah, so it definitely takes some getting used to. I'm going to play you some sweet sounding chords that I think are sweet sounding, and it's a lot of these major 7 chords here. Hendrix chord. So imagine doing the Hendrix chord with all the notes in the right spot. This is the way it sounds. I'll play it up here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be hard because it's almost not enough room here. Ah, yeah, that's going to be difficult. Crazy, huh? Here's another sweet sounding chord here when you do the root here, and then the it's like a major chord. The high string is ringed out open. Now, so all of the notes on this guitar ring out except for this one here at the B string for me, or the B fret for me, because